Here is the binder. If you've seen my sticky note video, this is where they come from, so I wanted to give you a sneak peek today. There are tabs to divide each category. We'll start with IEPs. There's pages for due dates. There's pages to keep it all in one spot. Student IEP services for students who leave the room or have service providers that come to you. IEP at a glance. This keeps all your IEP info in one easy place for all your students. It's got eligibility, due dates, related services, accommodations, and goals. There's also a form with blank accommodations so you can write them in. A tab for your IEP meetings. There's those sticky notes that are ever so popular. There's other sticky note forms in here. So one for when you're sending home the meeting invitation, one to have the papers come back signed and returned. There's a parent information form for you to send home with your meeting invitation. There's a page or a tab for notes, different kinds of notes. So IEP meeting notes, substitute notes, just notes in general, things like that. Student info. So here you'll find a bunch of checklists, student checklists, allergies, class lists, student numbers, birthdays, and then a student info sheet that keeps it all in one spot. So parent contacts, allergy info, things like that. Student data. So there's for student assessments, and then I just added, but I need to print it out and put it in here, is an IEP goal data tracking sheet. There's extra info. So here's like supply needs list, a to-do list, field trip checklist, just a bunch of extra things that you'll need in your classroom, class volunteers. The accommodations tab has them written down in different varieties, so broken down by category, so presentation, responding, setting, scheduling, other, and then there's also a blank one where you can write them in however it works best for you. The next tab is substitute info, so you have like quick reference for them to find things. If you use a seating chart, I've included one of those as well. Parent contact has a variety of forms in it. Student contact info, parent email list, parent contact info for when and why, more parent contact info. There's a section to keep your behavior plans, a section to keep your lesson plans broken down by centers, by daily, and by weekly lesson plans. Here's also the calendar tab. It actually includes both large and small format for each month, and you can print it side by side or back and front like I did. So grab yourself a binder.